Hello? Dude, do you have any idea what time it is? Right, bar close. Yeah, okay, I forgot you were drinking. What's up? Do I have to? Yes, I was asleep. Does that surprise you? 2 a.m. is actually a pretty good time to be asleep. You should try it sometime. Why don't you just get a cab or something? No, it's not that I don't want to. I mean, I don't. But it's bar close, which means that it's going to take me extra long to come and get you, which means that you're going to be stuck there waiting for another half hour. Just for me to come get you? Is that really what you want? Okay. Yeah, you sound pretty tired. I wouldn't want you falling asleep in their cab. How much did you have to drink? Okay. I guess that explains why you're still coherent enough. So you're just sleepy from all the good food you had, huh? Well, I'm glad you had a good time. Okay. Well, why don't you sit tight? I'll get dressed. I'll come grab you in like 30 minutes. You gonna be good to hang out there for a little while? Okay. Don't mention it. You'll pay me back somehow. Oh, I won't forget. And I'll make sure you don't either. I'll remind you everything that happened in the morning when you're nice and sober. But for now, just sit tight. I'm on my way. Yeah, bye. There you are. Ready to go? Okay, yeah, it's good to see you too. You sure you didn't drink too much? No, you're just so giggly. This is normally how you act when you're drunk, but I guess if you're sleepy too, that might explain it. Oh, you feel like you're gonna hibernate? Well, you look like it too. Oh, belly full of food and ready to sleep. Here, let me help you into the car. Okay, watch your head. You comfy enough? You look like you could pass out at any second, but I'm not letting you. Not yet. Because if I had to wake up just to come and haul your ass back home, then at least you could do is stay awake long enough to keep me some company on the drive. Well, you look excited to see me. That's good. Just try to keep your eyes open for a little longer, okay? All right, let's get you out of here, back to your place. I'll tuck you into bed, make sure you got some water to drink before you go to sleep. And you better drink it this time, okay? I don't want to hear about how hungover you are in the morning. You don't get to call on me for a ride and complain to me later about your hangover. You get one or the other. Yeah, we'll sit tight. It'll be a little while. Traffic's gonna be a pain on the way out of the city. It's like a third rush hour at this time of night. You're not gonna get sick, are you? Well, you better not. I just had my car detailed. You don't remember what it looked like before? When we went camping and it rained right before we left? We had to pack everything up into my car and got mud everywhere? Okay, fair enough. I could probably have a unicorn in the back seat and you wouldn't even notice. Okay, well, I'm gonna trust you on not getting sick, but I'm still gonna make you drink this. Here. Yeah, drink up. Good. Now that better be empty by the time we get back. Well, then hold on to it. It'll help keep you awake. So, did you have a good time? Well, that's good. I'm glad you got to catch up with some old friends. Anyone that I know? Oh yeah, a bunch of them. How's Chris doing? His girlfriend is pregnant, right? Oh, congratulations to them. Maybe we should go visit them sometime. Yeah, maybe after they get a little bit settled in with a new child. Oh, God, that reminds me. I've got a baby shower next weekend. No, I don't want to go. It just sounds boring. But they deserve a little bit of friendship. One big last hurrah before they're stuck in the house taking care of their kids for the next 18 years. Yeah, okay, I'll bring them a diaper. I'm sure that'll get them real far. How's Dakota doing? You ever figure out who vandalized his car? Still no? And the insurance wouldn't even cover the cost. That sucks. I can't believe what companies are allowed to get away with these days. God, the last time I had to deal with insurance, I had to jump through so many hoops to get my bike fixed. No, I didn't tip it, and I wouldn't go to insurance for that. No, somebody tried breaking the wheel lock, don't you remember? Okay. I'll stop trying to pick your brain when you're clearly so tired and drunk. My heart goes out to him, though. I hope he gets that figured out soon. What was that other name you said? Ash? I don't remember you being friends with an Ash. They remembered me? Are you sure I've even met this person? Why? What did they say? They asked what I was doing tonight? What did you say? Wait, why were you talking about me? That better not have been anything bad. Okay, well, that part sounds honest. I was enjoying a nice night in after a long work shift. Until someone decided to chime in and ask for a ride home, I might add. It's okay, I'm joking. I'd rather make sure you get home safely. So if that means I have to get out of bed and come pick you up sometimes, so be it. Happy to help. Well, go on, tell me about Ash. What did they ask? If I'm single. Wow. I must have left quite an impression. They asked what my type would be. Okay. What did you tell them? I'm just surprised. I didn't even remember this person's name, and here they are asking about me. Okay, well, I guess it's fine you told them I'm single. But what are they supposed to do with that information? Oh, I see. They wanted to give you their number to give to me. Well, did you take it down? And what'd you do with the piece of paper? You threw it away? Okay, that's fine. I doubt they were my type anyway. Probably just saved me some time. I trust your judgment on this one. So, you got anything going on tomorrow? No, I'm just hoping you didn't forget about something you gotta do early in the morning. Good, I'm glad to hear that. I'm happy that you won't have anything strenuous or stressful to do, on account of the wild headache you're about to have. Oh, don't kid yourself. I know how miserable you get when you have even a slight headache. Well, yeah, it hurts. But you gotta take some responsibility here, okay? You're the one who stayed out late drinking. You gotta own up to it a little bit. I'm not trying to punish you. I just don't like seeing how miserable you get. Especially when there's nothing I can do to make you feel any better. Speaking of which, how's that water coming along? Good. No, I know you didn't forget. Let's keep that hangover at bay, okay? What do you mean I'm good at accommodating headaches? What, 'cause I give you some water? Oh, you like listening to the sound of my voice. Well, that's very sweet of you. Okay, well, I'll keep talking. You just focus on drinking that water, okay? Yeah, you can go to sleep now if you want. Why don't you get comfy? We still got a ways to go. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry. We'll hang out for a little while afterwards. Why don't you get some sleep? I know you're comfy, cozy, and I'm glad that you're enjoying my company. But why don't you just let me do the talking from here on out, okay? You can just drift off to sleep. Stay nice and cozy. I'll still be here when you wake up, I promise. Not sure how I wouldn't be. Yeah, sounds good. What do you want me to talk about? Okay, I guess when you're tired, you're less picky. Well, then, I guess I will just find something to talk about. You know, I found a new restaurant not too far from where I live. I think it would cater to both of our food tastes. Add one more to the list of restaurants that we could actually eat together at. I saw their menu online. Looks like they'll have some desserts that you like too. The pictures look really good. Maybe we can make some time next week to check it out. Oh, you know, at work, we got this new hire, some young kid with a lot of sass. Oh, I got to witness the chewing out of the century. He tried smarting off to the boss, not realizing that's who he was talking to. He looked like a turtle retreating back into his shell as soon as he figured out who he was talking to. Not that I blame him for mouthing off to the boss. I've had my fair share of moments when all I wanted to do was knock the guy's head off. And, to the kid's credit, guy barely knows how to dress for the job. I'm not surprised he didn't realize who he was talking to. For being the head of a multi-million-dollar empire, the least he could do is find a decent tailor. Guy looks like he bought the first thing he saw on the discount rack. Not that I would even put it past him if he did. Dude's so cheap with his money and his time. Probably didn't even pick it out himself. He probably sent some poor little intern to figure it out for him. Would explain why it doesn't fit. I think that he thinks he looks good, though, so I'm not going to say anything about it. Last thing I need is to get my head chewed off, too. Anyway, the kid will probably be fine. I pretended to chastise him to save face, but then I bought him lunch for making me laugh. For my sake, I hope he sticks around for a while. I could use a little ray of sunshine. But for his own sake, I wish him the best, far away from us. You know, a new Pokemon set came out. I pulled some valuable cards, but admittedly nothing that I personally wanted. Hopefully I'll be able to find somebody to trade with. Get my hands on an IR Scolipede or something. The ones I did pull could go for a lot of money, but I'd rather trade them than sell them, you know? It's more fun that way. It's more in line with what trading cards are meant for, I think. You know, it's in the name. Even within collector communities, people are only ever concerned with the listed price of cards these days. Some of them even refuse to trade at a loss, as if it's always somebody else's problem. Makes the whole hobby feel kind of, I don't know, murky, scummy. People are trying to run their collections like a business, instead of trying to find the cards they actually enjoy. I tell you, I yearned for a time before the going prices of cards became so easy to look up at any given moment. People actually had to think about what cards they liked, not how much money they're worth. I don't know, the joy feels artificial, if there's even any left in there at all. But that's why I play the game too. It gives me actual utility for the cards, a reason to trade for the ones I want. Since getting a new YouTube channel, my recommended page is full of all sorts of new stuff. And that means YouTube has a chance to show me some stuff that I hadn't seen before. And apparently, based on whatever I clicked on at some point, they've decided that indie game trailers are the new hotness for me. And I can't complain. I've seen some cool stuff. There's one where you're like fighting monsters and like harvesting resources and stuff so that you can run an inn for like travelers in the middle of the desert. That one looks kind of cool. I'm not sure if it's co-op, but maybe we could play together sometime. Oh, that reminds me I need to upgrade my PC. Or at least get a couple new parts for it. Yep, she's getting on in years. I think I could probably get by with just upgrading the RAM and maybe getting a new graphics card. It probably wouldn't hurt to just sell the damn thing. Build a whole new machine. I was looking at gaming chairs too. Thought maybe we could get matching ones. They come in a lot of color options these days. The model I was looking at offers lumbar support. I'm hoping that you'll start taking care of your spine. Your posture leaves a lot to be desired, but the model I'm looking at does come with a pull-out footrest. It's probably big enough for you to sit cross-legged on. I know how much you like to get cozy when you're at your computer. How's that water coming along? Just like that, out cold. Alright. Well, just leaves me in the road. I gotta think about what you're gonna owe me. Maybe breakfast in the morning? No. Probably want to go home after this. Plus, I work at noon. Maybe I'll just force you to look at my new cards. It's the least you could do, right? Well, at least now we're out of most of the traffic. I forget how nice the city looks at night. already asleep, but I appreciate you inviting me out, even though you knew I probably wasn't going to come. I don't say it very often, but I appreciate you. And all the effort that you put in trying to make sure that I'm taken care of. I know I give you shit about having to come and pick you up from time to time. Change my plans at the drop of a hat, just to make sure that you get where you need to go. But I like it. I like getting to do that for you. Because I know you'd do it for me too. You don't look very comfy with your head like that, but I'll get you home soon. Get you tucked into bed. I'm definitely making you drink more water when we get there, though. I'm not looking forward to driving all the way back home after bringing you back to your place. Glad I could help, but not exactly the most convenient thing. We already live 20 minutes apart from each other. Maybe I'll bug you to let me sleep on your couch or something. That's a problem for when we get back to your place. You are gonna hate me when I wake you up. I don't know how you sleep like that, but you look pretty comfy. Maybe I'll make you listen to the new Gorillaz album. Yeah, that seems like a fitting reward for my hard work and diligence. You already said you were going to listen to it. Wouldn't hurt to remind you, now that I have a little bit of leverage. What is it about you? Why will I drop everything to come help you out? I mean, you're a good friend, yeah, but I have plenty of other good friends that I wouldn't be making the time for. Do I feel like I owe you? Maybe. Doesn't feel like it, though. Because I want to do this stuff, you know? You really do look like a bear hibernating. I'm glad you had some fun tonight. I worry about you, you know. It's good to know that you got out. Got to see some old friends. Have some fun. And that you get a nice relaxing car ride on the way home. We'll have to figure out what to do about your car in the morning. Road's making me sleepy. Just a bit longer. restaurant will be up to snuff. Photos look pretty good, but you can never know until you taste it for yourself. I wish you and I enjoyed more of the same foods. It wouldn't be quite so difficult to find a place to eat. But we make it work. Plus, you're a little more picky than I am. Just means that I get to try new things every now and then. Suppose I should thank you for that. Although I'm never going back to that hot dog place you recommended. It's so funny. I can't believe they even remembered who I was, let alone wanted to know if I was single. And you just went and threw it in the garbage. I'll never get tired of you. Wonder what you're thinking about. If you can still actually hear my voice, or if you've gone fully to sleep at this point. You look comfy, somehow. And hey, looks like you were right about not getting sick in my car. That's a plus. I hope whatever you're thinking about, it's nice and pleasant.